champion Cleveland Browns. And the champions of the NFC, the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Deron Payne there for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Okay, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker on.
Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Daniels starts with a pass. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 39-yard line.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards. They'll stick up there. 1st down, Washington.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Let's go. 19, go.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Got
up
ready
From the 33,
7.
here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
Krosky-Merritt to run again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. 70 range. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
His kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Going up top. And is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Commanders 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hogan, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Starts the drive with Krosky Merritt. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Tag. Viking, 18.
Here's Daniels. A screen, 7 for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Browns are out to a 21-10 lead.
Commanders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Escaping to his left. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Run over center. That's Krosky Merritt. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run out of the gun, Krosky Merritt, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards
already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks 70, Hawks. Ready.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cougar, now go.
Throwing is Daniels. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. He rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off-road, right side, taken by Njoku. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Cleveland.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. go, Shaq. 70 Superbowl. Ready?
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krusty Merritt. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Daniels to throw on second down. That'll be taken in by Krusty Merritt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Dragon 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Viking 18.
Up the middle, Krusty Merritt. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. That's to Krusty Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19. Let's go. Gotta be lying. Viking 18.
They'll run with Krusty Merritt. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniel. As caught, that's Lane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and a yard, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on third and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Krusty Merritt. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second and goal.
Panther 60.
Krusty Merritt will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Commanders 34, Browns 28. kickoff for Washington.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Sean Jenkins, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Get up.
On play action, Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one on target with Burke. They've got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Okay, break.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 more yards.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Here's Krosky Merritt, and he will score again. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, touchdown Washington. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
19, shut up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Browns have cut the deficit to 5.
Commanders 40, Browns 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the zone read, Frosty Merritt. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw with Daniels. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's out of bounds beyond the 45-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
48-yard line.
70 Lions.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Superbowl. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
41-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now give up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He gets that to his big target there. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On the double.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. Second and a yard. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Commanders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Is good. Makes the score. Commanders 47, Browns 35.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now, faking the give, flushed to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready,
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
19, 18.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Ready,
the offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
70 Timberwolves.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 45 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
It's a three tight end look, as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Sampson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to...